Dave Mehi spent many years of his life behind the camera taking pictures and filming others. We wanted to put together this short video honoring him. David Mehi was born January 3rd, 1948 to John and Genevieve Mehi. He was the second of four boys, John, Ken, Paul, and Doug. Dave attended high school at St. Francis Xavier in Ecorse and graduated in 1966.
While they were teenagers, his brother John started a rock band and convinced Dave to learn the bass and play with the band. The band didn't last, but Dave continued to play the bass for the rest of his life. He soon started to play for rock and roll bands around the Detroit area. He played with such bands as Endless Chain, Kid Willie, and the Lost Souls.
It's a fun song, and it's talking about gotcha, or the I gotcha is I gotcha Jesus into my life, and this is what we got. Gotcha. That's where it comes from.
One night, after playing with the Lost Souls at a bar in Pontiac, someone told Dave about Jesus and invited him to a Bible study. It was there that his life was changed forever. He immediately started attending church and started bringing all his friends, relatives, and anyone else who would listen. One night at a prayer meeting in January 1973, he met a beautiful young woman named Jean, who also shared his love of music. By December of that same year, they were married. They performed and ministered all around the Detroit area as Dave and Jean. One of their favorite places to minister was the Shalom House. In the mid-70s, Dave and Jean became involved at St. Elizabeth's and Faith in God. It was there that the young couple and their friends started a performing arts group called New Wine. Through their original music and the group's skits and dance routines, hundreds of lives were touched.
If you want to see something that you've never seen before, if you want to experience power in your life, then turn to Jesus Christ, because He will give you the power that you never had before.
Dave's greatest source of pride and joy were his children.
David was born July 25th, 1976.
Joy was born May 24th, 1978.
Jeff was born on June 4th, 1981. As our dad, some of our fondest memories include playing catch with the football and baseball, carving pumpkins, going on family vacations, birthday parties, Christmas get-togethers, him attending our sport games, working on his car and in the garage, and conversations about politics, works, and Detroit sports teams. He was well known for the phrases, "Money doesn't grow on trees." "What are you trying to do? Air condition the whole neighborhood? Did you change the oil?" "Well, what the heck?" In addition to being a great dad, he was also a great son, uncle, and brother.
Anyone who knew Dave knew about his passion for photography. It started in his younger years and carried throughout his life. He took many wedding photos, and we have many professional-looking photographs and videos of us when we were younger. After working for 20 years as a machinist at several downriver tool and die shops, he took classes and taught himself how to use the latest computer-aided design software. He transitioned to work as a designer and was employed at Ford and other automotive companies in the Detroit area. Dave was also a big Detroit sports fan. We have many memories of watching the games with him and going to the Pontiac Silverdome with my dad, grandma, and uncles. Even though the Lions consistently disappointed, he still got excited each year for the team. After taking a break from music for several years, he started playing bass again in the late 90s and early part of the new millennium. He played for several local blues rock bands such as Diamond Dukes, Smokestack Lightning, and King Tombo in the High Court. He also loved his cat Buster.
During the last few years of his life, he became involved at Faith Christian Assembly, which proved to be life-changing for him. One ministry that really affects his life was called FAWN, Fighting AIDS with Nutrition. FAWN provided vitamin supplement drinks and food to people in Africa that were dying of AIDS. In 2004, Dave went on a mission trip with a group of people from church to Africa. The group traveled around South Africa and Botswana, visiting with orphanages, churches, community leaders, and people dying with AIDS. He really enjoyed that experience, and he talked about it for months when he got back. It was also during that time that he cultivated his interest in filmmaking. During some medical time off work, he spent months learning about the latest tools and software in making short films and documentaries. He also made short weekly video clips for Faith Christian's building project and put together other video and DVD projects for weddings and other performers in the Detroit area. He also took video from family events and trips and condensed them down to short video clips to share with the rest of the family.
We love our dad and know that we will see him again in heaven. See ya in a little bit. Okay, bye.